Good afternoon, family. Good afternoon. Today is still Wednesday, June 12th, 2024. I am still at work, which is a blessing. I'm grateful that I'm working. For the last couple of weeks, we've been kind of steady. So thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. Let me get it in before he comes to load me. And doing this content creating thing, you have to have your mind open. You never know where your inspiration gonna come from, right? Ideas, for, especially when you're trying to be original, when you're not trying to copy off or react to other people's stuff, but you're trying to originate and create your own original content. Because I'm a creator. I create from nothing, from scratch. I see something, I hear something, and then I go with it. And then I give my thoughts and views on it. And as I said early on in the beginning of my channel, I want to be the one people react to. I have a reaction video on one of Big Water Genius's videos. I want to be that guy. People react to my videos like they did Kevin Samuels. I want to be original. So if you're that type of person, a creator, you're creative, which I've always been, your mind has to always be open and on the lookout for new, interesting, and different concepts, right? So, with that being said, I just happen to be, because I'm always, my radar is always scanning. So I was listening to the radio just now, and I heard Aretha Franklin singing one of her hits called R.E.S.P.E.C.T. And y'all know what I say when it comes to relationships, marriage, and love, what have you. Any type of relationship, not just romantic, but family, friends, children, what have you. There's one thing and one thing only I care about. Respect. I don't care about love. Respect. So I was listening to the lyrics of this song, and I was like, damn, that's just deeper than something to dance to. So I want to go over those lyrics with y'all, and I want to tell you what it means to me. And maybe it will resonate with you as well. It says, hey, what you want, baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. All I'm asking is for a little respect when you come home. Let me repeat that. Hey, I'm talking to whoever in my life, girlfriend, wife, family, friend, cousin, brother, aunt, whatever. But for the sake of this topic here, I'm talking to my girlfriend or my wife. You're talking to your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, whoever, your boo thing. Because that's who we usually get the most lack of respect from. So I'm talking to my girl. Hey, what you want, baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. All I'm asking is for a little respect when you get home. I ain't gonna do you wrong while you're gone. I ain't gonna do you wrong because I don't want them. All I'm asking is for a little respect when you get home. I'm about to give you all of my money. All I'm asking in return, honey, is to give me my profits when you get home. Which means my profits was owed to me. Respect. Oh, your kisses, sweeter than honey. And guess what? So is my money. All I want you to do for me is give it to me when you get home. R.E.S.P.E.C.T. Respect. Think about that for me. Let it marinate before I go in on it. Let it marinate. I'm letting him pull over a little bit too. All that noise. So respect is more important than love. Love is great, but someone can love you and not respect you, and they would still do you wrong. If your wife loves you but don't respect you, she'll cheat on you. If she respect you, she ain't gonna cheat, even if she don't love you. Her respect for you won't let her do it. Her love will. Love is just a feeling. Respect is an action, a mindset. That's respect. If you remember this song, and it's just saying in life, get your money, get your power, then you get your respect. Notice, respect is the last and final thing that you will get. You get the money. That ain't even enough. With the money, you get the power. That ain't even enough. You need those two things for the main thing you really want, which is the respect. You need the money, the power to get the icing on the cake, the respect. That's what you're really striving for. Respect. Money ain't enough. Power ain't enough. You get the money first to get to the power. You get the power to get to the respect. So the final destination is respect. You follow me? Money, power, respect. Respect is last but not least. That's the main thing you want in life is respect. You want to be respected by your woman, by your man, by your family members, by your friends, by your peers, your co-workers, what have you. My respect. People die for respect. People would rather let you have their money than their respect. You're not going to disrespect me and get away with it. Now, am I going to do something to you? No. Depends on what you do. But overall, if you disrespectful, don't know how to respect me, the biggest thing I'm going to do is leave you over there. I'm not being, because I know I bring a lot to the table. I have a lot to offer, and my absence in your life going to hurt you. I guarantee it. Me being absent is going to hurt you. So if you can't give me my respect, I got to give you my absence. I suggest you do the same thing. If you with somebody right now that's not respecting you, no matter who it is, even your child, if they grown. Now, if they babies, you gotta put up with it and you gotta figure it out. But if they're of age where they disrespecting you, I see you later. I don't care who you are. My respect comes first. With your respect is your peace of mind. You'll never feel worse than you would feel when somebody disrespects you. Hold on, y'all. A lot of times in life, we have to accept some things we don't want to accept, right? In order to make it, in order to thrive, in order to get along with other people. Sometimes we have to, accept some things that might not be to our liking. It might not go in our favor. But one thing we never accept is disrespect. We don't accept that for no reason, from nobody. Job, nobody. Let me repeat that. Sometimes in life, in order to get to where we're trying to get, we have to accept some things we don't want to accept. We have to do some things we don't want to do. It's called discipline. But one thing we don't accept ever is disrespect. When people see they can disrespect you, they're going to do you any kind of way. You in for a miserable life. People will walk all over you when they see that they can disrespect you. And I don't mean when somebody disrespecting you go upside their head or pull out the strap. And that ain't what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is when people go to disrespecting you, you give them your ass to kiss. In other words, you turn and go that way, where they're going to be looking at your ass, walking away. You don't stay there and take disrespect from nobody. Young lady, that man that's disrespecting you, leave his ass. Young man, that woman that disrespecting you, your wife, girlfriend, what have you, leave her ass right now. Don't wait. Don't talk about it. Don't go to counseling. Don't do none of that crap. Leave her ass, leave his ass, whoever it is, leave them where they stand till they get their mind right. All I'm asking is for a little respect. I don't care about all the other stuff. Your kisses, sweeter than honey. I don't care about none of that. Oh, the way you hug me. Oh, the way you kiss me. Oh, the way you tell me how much you love me. I don't care about none of that. All I want, all I'm asking is for respect. That's what I want. Hold on, y'all. If they can't give you their respect, give them your absence. We ain't doing no violence. We ain't finna hoop and holler. We ain't finna cuss, fuss, shout, jump, scream, nothing. We gonna let them know what it is. Hey, you're not gonna disrespect me like that. You don't tell me what. Cool. I'll holler. And you get to moving. Respect over everything. If you don't command and demand respect, you're gonna live a life that ain't worth living. No matter what you got, how much money you got, your job status, none of that's gonna matter if you ain't a person that people know they gotta respect. They gotta know off top when they dealing with you, they gotta come with respect. And how are they gonna know that? Because you gonna teach them. You teach people how to treat you by what you allow them to do. When they come with that BS, you gotta stop it the first time. I was watching this video where a guy said he divorced his wife the very first time she went outside dressed inappropriately. In other words, he asked, they was married, and she started hanging out with some single friends, started going out, started dressing crazy. He told her he don't approve of that dressing too provocatively. He don't deal with people like that. You dress sexy at home. When you go outside, you dress modest. One day she getting ready to go out. She dressed all, ass hanging out, what have you. He said, hey, where you going with that on? Oh, I'm going out with the girl. He said, no, you ain't going out there like that. Man, it's just an outfit. It just fits the occasion, what have you. Ain't no big deal, I am going. So she went. He said when she came back, he was gone. And he went filed for divorce, and he divorced her. From the very first time, he said, you only get one time to disrespect me. And today's time, the way it is nowadays, the way people are, the way people don't give a damn about nobody but themselves, you got to give people one time. Because if you give them two, that two going to turn into 20. I know you're supposed to forgive, big boy. People ain't perfect, blah, blah. You determine what you're going to accept and what you're not going to accept, not them. You determine what you will accept. You have to have boundaries. You draw the line on what you're going to accept and what you ain't going to accept, and you cut no slack on what you ain't going to accept. If you tell someone, like you're a man, you tell your woman, I don't approve of my woman going outside with her ass hanging out her pants. You got one time to do that. And she do it anyway, cut her off right then. That one thing that you said you're not going to accept but one time. Now, if she happens to do something like say something you might not like, okay, you can give her some slack on that. You've already got your boundaries set. Certain things you forgive, certain things you don't. You determine what you're going to forgive, and you determine what you ain't. That's up to you, not the other person. You set your respect boundaries of what you accept and what you ain't going to accept. You don't let them set it for you. You do that. So if you say, I don't deal with a woman that club, and you get with her and she don't club, then she start hanging out with some new friends and she start clubbing, you leave her ass right then. You don't talk about it, you don't discuss it. You already set your boundary that this is what it's gonna be. If a person knows that your boundaries don't mean nothing, they ain't gonna mind crossing them. They gotta know your boundaries are really boundaries. You ain't playing by it. A lot of y'all set boundaries and then people cross your boundaries and then you move the boundary again, instead of enforcing the boundary you had there the first time. Don't do that. You set your boundaries with people. This is what it is. You let them know so they'll know. They can't say they ain't know. You can't say I ain't know, man. I ain't know I couldn't. No, you let them know. I meet a woman, I don't play all that half naked dressing, staying out all night long, ripping and running the street with your friends, all that type shit. You can do it. You grown. Big boy, I'm grown. I can do what I want to do. Yes, you can. Not with me. If you want to be with me, this is what it is. I suggest all y'all do the same thing with whoever you allow in your life. These are the boundaries. This is what I accept, what I won't accept. You think I'm playing? Try me. There's too many of y'all ain't doing that nowadays. So now y'all on the internet crying and complaining about these people ain't shit. He did me like this, he did me like that. She did me like this, she did me like that. You allowed it. You ain't had no boundaries. Or you had boundaries, but you didn't enforce them. Like the border wall. We got a border, we just don't enforce it. Well, Big Ward ain't the Democrat. I'm Trump. When it comes to my borders, when it comes to my boundaries, I'm enforcing them. I'm locking your ass up, you cross my border, and throwing your ass back on up out there. That's what I'm doing. That's my border policy. You cross me, you got to go. R.E.S.P.E.C.T. That's all that matters to me. Get it, got it, good. Bye.